Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, I wanted to talk about moving and some helpful tips that I like to give to my clients that are either moving uh, mainly from a home or for a rental. Sometimes you can use these tips on commercial space like office space or warehouse space. There are 12 tips broken down into four categories. The first category will be before you pack. So before you start to get your boxes and get everything together, excuse me, you want to plan your move well in advance. Now, sometimes you don't have a lot of time and you need to move quickly, so you might want to put these steps together in a faster pace, but I really think planning ahead is the best way to go. So this will help you avoid any last minute frenzies. You'll have a list. There's a checklist that I can provide. If you write me a message or leave a comment and you want to see the checklist, I'll be more than happy to send it to you. So one would be to plan your move in advance. Number two would be protect critical photos and files on your computers. And I know that sounds silly, but when you when you're packing and you're moving, you know you're already in a heightened state of rush, and you're putting everything in boxes, and sometimes you forget where you put stuff, and so you want to make sure you back up all your documents that you use for your personal, your business, whatever it may be. Any photos, any computer files you want to have a hard drive, back it up. So number two, like I said, would be protect your critical photos and files, even the hard stuff, hard copies. If you have filing cabinets or the way you file, the way you organize your paperwork, you can even upload your documents to Dropbox or Google Drive. If you're a Google subscriber, or if Dropbox, they have free accounts depending on how much data you actually have. Number three would be, I know this may sound silly, but you want to photograph your cords on the back of your TV, on the back of your router for your computer, on the cable box, or if you have a surround sound system, you want to, once you start unplugging all those things, you forget where they went, what color they went to. They're not all color coordinated. Some of them are all the same, like HDMI cords, stuff like that is pre-programmed. So definitely photograph all your cords on the back of your electronics. Um, it really does help. I know it sounds kind of silly, but I do it at the office when we moved once before. We had 6 computers and they were all in different areas and they all had different plugs and they were all going different, all the wires were crossing. So I took a picture of it and I was literally able to just plug everything back in where it was before. Uh, Next would be, if you do have pets, this is kind of something that not a lot of people think about, but when you're moving, you have movers in the house or you have movers in your office, and this is mainly for residential, I would say, but some people bring their pets to work. So um, I would say, make a plan for them, maybe boarding them if you're comfortable with leaving them at a facility, or you can leave them with friends or a kennel. It's definitely something, animals get stressed very easily, and this could be, a good way for you to make the animal less stressed, especially if they're older. So, moving along, the fifth item on here before you pack would be get a mover's guide from your local post office. Now, that pack also includes forwarding your mail to a new address, and sometimes they send you coupons that are in that area because you obviously are putting in a new zip code, so they're able to see that and give you coupons accordingly. The last time I moved, I got, I think, over $750 worth of coupons. So some of the stuff I didn't use, or but it's pretty cool. You definitely want to notify the post office that you are moving. You could do it right online. It's super simple. It takes maybe 5-10 minutes, depending on how savvy you are with the computer. So the next section will be while you're packing. So while you're packing, I suggest color coding your boxes. Uh, it may be another childish thing or something that you don't really see A lot of people label them. That's actually the next step. But if you color code, you'll be able to really, match, kitchen all black, you know, bedroom one green. So it'll help you kind of recognize where it needs to go. Obviously, I would say right on the boxes, but color coding does help a lot. The next would be mark essential boxes separately. So anything you need immediately after you move in should be marked in a color. I usually do red, but obviously, to each his own. Sharpie has a package where you can get 10 different colors and do it that way. A lot of the stuff you'll need, essentials, like if you're packing paper towels or plates or whatever it may be, any documents, moving documents, anything like that. So, it's super important to label all the boxes, especially the ones that you're going to need right away. The next step would be create a first night box of essentials. So soap, toothbrush, things that you don't really think about you're going to need right away. Try to pack a box or a bag that will have those things. Maybe if you're moving in, you need internet, bring a modem. So anything you could think of that you may need right when you move in. In my move, I had a small set of silverware, plates, and my modem for my internet because I run my business from where I'm at. It could be at home or at the office. I had body wash and shampoo and toothbrush and toothpaste. So razors, anything that you think you're going to need that if you're moving somewhere far and the movers, are not going to be there for a day or a couple of days, you want to make sure you prepare for that. Now, the next is during the move. So this is going on, as you've already done your pre-pack list and, you've already packed everything up. Now this is during the move. You don't want to box any valuables or important documents like your jewelry, your passport or your birth certificate. That stuff you want to keep with you because, unfortunately, movers do lose some items in the move, or things could get damaged, or weather. Anything could happen. So anything that's super important, like I said, passport, jewelry, birth certificate, stuff like that, you want to make sure you keep in a carry-on bag or something that's going to be near you at all times. The next would be pack a first aid cleaning kit. I usually do the essentials like Windex, bleach, any all-purpose spray, paper towels, napkins. So when you move in, you can start to prep for the movers to come with all your dishes and the bathrooms, etc. So it's definitely good to make sure you pack a first week, whatever it may be, a cleaning kit with your a sponge, toilet paper, etc. I know some of this may be common sense, but a lot of people are flustered while they're moving and they don't really think that they're going to forget anything. And then as you're moving, you forget your phone charger or something that you actually need that you don't think about that you need all the time. So this really helps a lot of people. And I have this all on hard copy. So if you do need it, you can send me a message or reply, or my email address is on there as well. You can shoot me an email and I can send you the hard copy and you can have this. So you can, some people are visual and they need to have the paper in front of them. So I'd be more than happy to send that to anyone who needs it. We're still in the during the move category. The next step would be make a furniture map. I know that you don't know where all the furniture is going to go yet, but this is a good step to plot where all your large furniture will be placed when the movers do get there, so that you're not sitting around feeling rushed when they're bringing in the sofa or they're bringing in the love seat or the dining room table. You want to kind of have an idea of where you want everything to go. And, obviously it's not set in stone. It's your house. You can do whatever you want with it. But this will help you relieve some of that stress and pressure from the movers because some movers charge by the hour and not a flat rate. So if you hire them and they're charging you by the hour, you don't want to have them sit there for an extra 2 hours just because you can't decide where you want the furniture. So this really helps if you make a furniture map. Now the last and final step is the after the move, after you have everything. You want to save all your receipts. Again, save all your receipts. Why? If your move is associated with a new job or a transfer, you may be reimbursed it, or something may be damaged, or you always want to save your receipts in general, but during the move, things get lost. It's very common. Save your receipts. It will help you. Um, Keep them for your records. Sometimes you can deduct them from your expenses at the end of the year. So save your receipts no matter what, but definitely during the move. So those were 12 steps. I will list them in the description below, just so you know each of them, so it can kind of refresh you if you don't want to watch the video again, so you can just quickly remember the 12 steps that I mentioned. And if you have any questions, please comment below. My email address is also available. You can send me an email anytime. I usually respond within 2 hours. I don't I don't like to let people wait because I'm a very impatient person. So if someone needs something, I try to get back to them as soon as possible. Thanks again for watching. So this video is about the 12 steps to making moving easier, and I hope you enjoy it. And we'll see you soon. Thank you.